G'day everybody and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well as per usual. Just a quick little video here today on my new GPS unit. It's this one right here. It's the Garmin Zumo XT. So I've just come back down from Tenere Mountain. I went for a quick little burn up there this morning just to test out the GPS unit and try and get used to it before I head off on a bigger trip. And also just to get out on the bike. I mean, all it's done lately here in southeast Queensland is bloody rain, so good to have some sunshine and be out on the bike again. But I'll head back home, we'll get into the garage and I'll give you a closer look at this Garmin Zumo XT and show you how I've mounted it, why I've mounted it, why I bought this one, and a bit of the wiring as well on the Tenere. So I'll head back home, I'll see you guys there and we'll have a closer look. Boom! Welcome back to the shed. Here we are. Bike's here, Garmin's here, ready to go. So, why did I buy the Garmin unit? Well, firstly, I was getting sick of using my phone on the rides and on the bigger trips. My phone does everything else apart from mapping, as everyone else would know. It's for text messages, photos, social medias, phone calls, etc, etc. And I was getting sick of chopping and changing. Also having the phone on charge constantly because the offline mapping systems just destroy the battery. So you need it to charge all day if you're on a longer ride. Also, I just like to stop and take a quick photo, quick video. It was just a pain to have to take the phone off and then take your photo and then you got to get back into the mapping system, put the phone back on the bike, blah, 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 blah. It sounds really easy to do, but when you're doing it multiple times a day, it's just a pain in the backside. So I wanted to get a separate unit up here so I didn't have to worry about any of that anymore. The phone could just be used for all my other stuff. Also the drone, it gets used on the drone, which chews the battery again. So yeah, plenty of things I wanted to eliminate with just a standalone GPS unit as well. So I got the Zumo XT here for $650, I'm pretty sure. It came with its own mount. This one right here, the Garmin mount, it's like a RAM mount type style thing with the balls and fits straight to the Garmin itself. I did run that on the handlebars here for a few rides, just moved the quad lock over to the side, but I wasn't really a fan of that. I don't know if I have a bit of OCD or something, but it was just doing my head in. I didn't like it down that low, really wanted it up top. So I jumped on the forums and started looking to see what other people had done, and lots of people have said that, well, I don't know if it's lots of people, but I did see it in a lot of forums and stuff that people had said mounting it up top here can be a problem. This bar, cross-member bar here, it does wobble a bit. So in the rough stuff, it might wobble around a bit and yeah, I'm not sure if they come off or what, but I think for the riding that I do, it's gonna be perfectly fine. There is a kit that you can get, a brace kit that does brace up this top part so it won't wobble as much, so that might be something I'll look into. We'll see how that goes, but I just really wanted it up top and try it out for myself, so I guess time will tell. We'll see how that goes. So I'll just take this off here, show you the mount that I've chosen. I can't exactly remember the name of this one. I'll find the link to it where I purchased it and I'll chuck that up so you can see where I got it from. I got it off AliExpress. I've never ordered anything off AliExpress before. But yeah, this thing turned up and it's just perfectly fine. This was advertised on other websites in Australia and it was $100, maybe even a little bit more on some. And I got that for about $30 plus postage, so like $40, $50 all up. So yeah, saved a bit of money there because I'm a massive tight ass. But anyway, the mount's to suit a 10 to 12 mil bar, so that fitted up perfectly. When it comes to wiring, electrical, I'm not a guru, I don't know a whole lot about it, so I wanted to give it a crack anyway. I've done a few little projects and stuff, so I knew I could figure it out eventually, but I wanted to hardwire the unit in with the ignition switch, so when it's ignition on, ignition off, Garmin comes on, Garmin goes off. I didn't want to have to use the cord that charges it and plug into the USB and do all that. That'd just be a pain in the backside. But I looked up on forums and found a wiring diagram for the Tenere and had a quick look through that. And behind these panels here, side panels, on this side and the other side, in total there's 4 accessory cables already wired into the bike to use. So there's 2 on this side, 2 on the other side. Each side has a 3-pin and a 2-pin plug already there, ready to go. My bike being a used bike already had a bunch of accessories on it, so I had 3 of the 4 plugs already used, already taken, with heated grips, the spotlights on the front, and I think one of them might already be used just for the cigarette socket or something like that. But I had one left on this side, the 3-pin, so I went and instead of mucking around with the 3-pin, I couldn't find a plug to suit it. So I just cut it off and I bought a Deutsch plug from local electrical store, waterproof Deutsch plug, and chucked that one on myself, wired it in and plugged it in. And away we go. Ran the cabling behind here. I'll take that off in a minute and I'll give you a quick look at where it all is. But I've ran that up through here, up through behind the dash and then up into the back of the Garmin there. So take a look here. Flick the key to on, ignition on, and a couple of seconds later, boom, Garmin comes on. So that's it guys, that's all I've got for you. That's how I've mounted up the Garmin Zumo XT to my Tenere T7. Yeah, just want to get out there and use it now and see how this thing goes. I'll keep an eye on it up top here. Maybe I'll get one of those brace kits to stiffen it up there so it doesn't wobble around at all. But time will tell. We'll test it out and see how we go. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped you out, guys. If you've got any questions, leave them down below and I'll do my best. Cheers. See you in the next one.